I dated my lawyer boyfriend for 5 years. He canceled our wedding 52 times. First time, his intern messed up some paperwork. He ditched me at the beach to fix it. I waited all day, alone. Second time, we were mid-ceremony when he bolted. Heard that intern was getting heat from another lawyer and left me to face the guests and their stares. After that, every time we tried again, there was always some emergency with her. Always. I finally hit my limit. I was done, packed up and broke it off, but the day I left Ainsley, he totally lost it trying to find me. Today was wedding attempt number 52 with Owen Tatter. No big crowd this time, just our families. I dragged myself through a fever to check the setup with the wedding director. Owen didn't even look at me. He was in the groom's room, giving Vanessa Fondler, his intern, a full-on ankle massage. She'd shown up limping like always. My parents just shook their heads. Really? Again? Has he ever cared about you? Everyone knew how badly I wanted this to finally happen, but right before the ceremony he bailed. Again. I chased after him, but he blocked me. Vanessa's leg's still bad. I gotta take her to the hospital. Let's postpone. Next time, I swear. Then he turned and helped her into the car. 5 years together. 52 canceled weddings. Always because of her. I used to scream, demand answers, beg him to stay. This time I smiled. It's fine. Vanessa probably can't wait. He blinked, caught off guard. Cool. I'll bring that strawberry cake you love tonight. I nodded. He shut the window, drove off. My smile dropped. I hate strawberries. I hate cake. He knows that. I told him the first time he brought it, forced down a bite so he wouldn't feel bad, then admitted I couldn't stand it. He even typed it into his notes, promised he'd remember. 1 year later, yeah right. The sun was brutal, but my heart, ice. I laughed once, walked back in, called it off. Then I ripped up the dress I'd worn 52 freaking times. Time to shred those 5 years too. In the end, my parents stuck around to comfort me. Why don't you come back to Caverton with us? They'd asked before. I slumped in my seat, glanced up at their hopeful eyes. Caverton, capital city, home to the biggest law firm around. Their firm. I became a lawyer because of them. I was supposed to join right after graduation. Then I met Owen in grad school and followed him to Ainsley instead. He came from a tiny rural town. He hated it when anyone brought up having more, so I kept my background quiet. For 5 years, he thought I was just another small town girl like him. So for the past 5 years, I never told him the truth. In his eyes, I was just another small town girl like him. In those 5 years, I went from newbie to name partner material. We crushed firm bonuses 3 years straight. Everyone called us the golden couple. I figured someday he'd be cool with the truth, but that moment never came. I sighed. No point now. Okay, I'll go. My parents lit up. Mom squeezed my hand. Good girl, we'll book your flight. You're not staying here and suffering. After settling them in, I went home. Still cold, still empty. I tossed together some pasta, opened social, and boom, Vanessa's latest post. She was in a tight workout set, all snuggled up to Owen. Dragged someone's almost groom to play a match with me. He was kinda grumpy, but I promised him dinner at my place. That did the trick, hee hee. I gagged. He wasn't coming back tonight. Same old story. Thank goodness we never made it legal. I was done swallowing my pride. Next morning, I grabbed my bags and turned in my resignation. Mr. Spector, my boss, wasn't having it. With my track record, he tried hard to change my mind. While we were talking, Owen strolled in with some files. One look and, bam, love bite on his neck. Fruity perfume still clinging to him. He looked like he'd just crawled out of someone else's bed. Funny, he used to hate when I left marks. Said it looked unprofessional. So I never did. Even at our most intense, I'd dig into the sheets instead. Guess it wasn't about the marks. Just who they came from. Mr. Spector groaned. Perfect. Talk to your girlfriend. She's quitting. You two fight or something? It's not about him, I said. You're resigning? Owen jumped in, talking over me. His eyes flicked to mine, jaw clenched. Knew it, he said. You're still mad about the wedding being cancelled yesterday, huh? Mr. Spector ducked out to give us space. As the door clicked shut, Owen came closer. I told you, Vanessa hurt her leg. That's why I cancelled. Why are you being so petty? I kept my voice even. I'm not mad. Just tired. I need a break. He crossed his arms, frowning. Then take a vacation. Quitting like this makes it seem like you've got beef with Vanessa. How's a young girl like her supposed to stay here if people start whispering? He forgot. All my vacation days, burned on every wedding he bailed on. But sure, let's worry about poor Vanessa. The thought left me hollow. My eyes drifted to the mark on his neck. I didn't say a word. He caught me looking and covered it fast. It's a mosquito bite. Don't overthink it. Weird. No fight, just excuses. Sloppy ones. Ones I used to fall for. I nodded, kept quiet. Owen let out a breath and grinned, slinging an arm around my shoulder. That's more like it. A good lawyer knows how to let stuff go. Don't quit over this, okay? I'll make it up to you. Dinner at Lunaire tonight. I didn't say a word. He took my silence as a yes. I'd meant to say goodbye, keep it clean. Now, I didn't even feel like bringing up Caverton. Owen, Vanessa barged in like she owned the place. He flinched and dropped his arm. Vanessa gave this fake little laugh. Sorry to crash your date, but I really need help. I'm confused about this case. Without a glance my way, he walked over, took the file, and leaned in to ask what part she didn't get. She cozied right up to him. They whispered like I wasn't even there, locked in their own little bubble. Then she linked her arm through his and started out with him. Just before the door shut, she turned, flashed me a smug little smile, then yanked it closed hard. Bang. The empty office went still. And then, crack. My bracelet snapped clean off and shattered across the floor. No warning. It was our first anniversary gift. Owen said it symbolized how perfect and unbreakable we were. I stared for a beat, then quietly picked up the pieces, ignoring the sting, tossed them, and the last of whatever we had, straight in the trash. After I handed in my resignation to Mr. Spector, I went back to my desk to wrap things up. Judy, who was taking over for me, shot me a look like she wasn't ready to let go. Riney, seriously? You're bailing? Now I'm stuck watching those two drool over each other all day. She nodded toward Owen and Vanessa. Owen looked like he was giving Vanessa a mild lecture, but whatever tension there was vanished when he pulled out a luxury bracelet like it was a freaking magic trick. Vanessa lit up and slid it on like it was her birthday. Then she saw me, and panicked. Ms. Reinsdorf, I swear, there's nothing going on with me and Owen. It's just a bracelet. All eyes swung to us. 5 years with Owen, and he never bought me anything remotely nice. And just like him, everyone here thought I was some clueless girl from nowhere who couldn't tell real luxury from knockoff. Their pity hit like a slap. Even Judy was seething. You're still dating him and they're making a fool out of you. I gave her hand a quick squeeze and shook my head. Chill. Then I looked at Vanessa. It's a gorgeous bracelet. Suits you. She blinked, clearly expecting fireworks. Ms. Reinsdorf, seriously, it's just a regular bracelet. Please don't be upset. Upset? Not even close. I had stuff like that that lying around back in Caverton. Owen stood up all frowny. Riney, stop being unreasonable. I sighed and shook my head. I'm not mad. Y'all really need to stop making stuff up about me. I kept it chill, but Owen looked thrown, then rolled his eyes. You better not be. He sat back down and tugged Vanessa with him. Judy leaned close. You're just gonna let that slide? I shrugged, flipping through some files. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we're done. After 52 failed wedding attempts, I was beyond over it. After work, Owen actually came over to help me pack. Hey, I booked Luna Iyer for 8. Let's head out. Then he noticed my bare wrist and froze. Where's the bracelet I gave you? I didn't want to risk breaking it, so I left it at home. He eased up, smiled a little. You used to wear it every day. Why stop now? I hadn't even thought of a lie yet when Vanessa came bouncing over. Owen, I'm all packed. He turned to her instantly, nodding like she was the only person in the room. Wait in the car. She made a beeline for the front passenger seat. In 5 years, I'd never sat there. He always said that spot was for his future wife. Told me to wait till we were married. Vanessa shot me a smug little look. I just dipped my head, silent. Not like it hurt anymore. At Luna Iyer, they sat cozied up on the same side, ordering without even glancing at me. Didn't bother me. I just leaned on my hand and stared out the window. After tomorrow, none of this would matter. When the food showed up, Owen peeled a small plate of shrimp and slid it toward me. Shrimp solid here. I looked up and caught his soft smile. Didn't expect him to remember me in a moment like that. Then Vanessa jumped in. I picked this place. Last time, he ate 3 whole plates. Owen turned red. Why would you say that in front of my fiancé? She giggled and looked at me like she suddenly remembered I existed. Oops, sorry Ms. Reinsdorf. Didn't mean to ruin his image. They laughed together. Right in front of me. I stared at the shrimp. Suddenly, it tasted like nothing. I forced one down, then pushed the plate away. Not my thing. You guys can finish it. That shut them up for a second. Owen asked, careful. Are you upset? I shook my head. Nah, just too fishy. Not used to it. Like the two of you, reeking. After dinner, Owen walked Vanessa home, drunk and clinging to him. I was the one who closed the door behind them. Then I called a cab to the airport. Meanwhile, Owen was still blowing up our chat about the next wedding. Probably felt guilty or whatever. Owen frowny face, don't worry. This time it'll happen. Nothing's going to get in our way. Me frowny face, okay. But I already knew. It had crashed like every other time. Right before I boarded, another message popped up. Owen frowny face, Vanessa's stomach hurts from drinking. I'm not coming home tonight. Take care of yourself. I actually laughed. Cold and quiet. Saw it coming a mile away. Me frowny face, no problem. Stay at her place. I've moved out. From now on, we're done. Owen, goodbye forever. I blocked him right after. Deleted the whole thread. On the plane, I watched Ainsley glow in the distance. Back there, Owen was probably still staring at his screen, stunned.